he wasn't, but in MPL Season 5, he was actually so good.
Yeah.
He's
From U level.
from U level. He showed us a different take on the support Natalia and was actually really good with
Yeah.
it.
You know
Yeah.
what? If he's going to play, I will put Kripsu on the sixth man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right? Because I think Fuzaken and Unseen both are aggressive supports. Because Kripsu still, for me, plays like a tank
Yeah.
rather than that support mage type.
That's right. I
Yeah,
agree.
right?
I agree. And if you're looking at Blue Fire, you have to choose. Am I gonna consider Fuzaken or Kripsu, but not Unseen? You cannot trade Unseen for Kripsu, for example, or Unseen for Fuzaken.
Uh-huh.
So it's just gonna be, are we gonna be playing with Fuzaken or Crypt today?
Yeah.
That's what they should be battling.
I actually agree with you because Unseen, Chu, and Secret were former teammates. Right? Unseen and Chu both entered the league at the
Yeah.
same season,
Yeah.
and now it's their sophomore season. So it's like in the NBA, you paired up James Harden and Russell Westbrook
Yeah.
in a team. You need to, like, in their rookie season, you need to just let them do their chemistry.
Do their thing, right?
right?
Yeah, they just let them figure
yeah,
it out
yeah,
themselves.
but
Right?
James Harden left, so Kevin Durant left as well. But yeah, I think you guys get what we're
Yeah.
saying. So we shall see, because in terms of chemistry, in Nexplay, I think 100%,
Nah, it's
100% chemistry wise will win this.
yeah.
Because
They have been playing for so long
for
now.
so long,
I think they've tried to go for the MPL for 3 times already.
already, and they've been showering together. They
Really?
know all of their secrets.
Oh, because of their blogs.
Because
right?
of their blogs. If you're gonna look at
Their
the setup of
How do you
their
pronounce it? Vlog or vlog?
vlog,
Vlog.
it's
alright.
now a new word. It's now a new
word.
term. Yeah,
All right. I
Yeah.
see. I get it. I get it.
vlog. Yeah, that's the real pronunciation for the first usage of that word.
Yeah, because
it's
a
video vlog.
Yeah, video.
Oh yeah, because right now it's vlog. But never mind that, guys. All I want to say is that Nexplay also, like, besides the fact that they took showers together, they take showers together. They actually go to bed together as well.
Yeah, they're so bonded together
Yeah.
for quite a long time now. They know each other's secrets. to
Every
say the
time.
least. They finish each other's sentences.
Sandwiches, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah,
You're actually right.
sandwiches. Yeah.
Because it is available in the Nexplay Predator Bootcamp for sure, the Aether House as we call it. I
Yeah.
think we're gonna be having the draft pretty soon for game number 1. I want to expect that Hilda is something that they should be banning out against Blue Fire. While for the side of Blue Fire against NXP, they should be looking towards the heroes that H2O wants to play, like your Lings and your Lancelot.
Ling, Lancelot, and sometimes he plays the YSS too.
Oh,
But yeah, you need to take care of H2O. You just turn him off, because when he's on, he will just go down the roof and he will just dominate the game.
Yeah.
And go for savages, because that's how a great player H2O is.
Yeah, H2O is a player that wants to be that superstar. He needs that superstar trigger that
yeah.
we're seeing, and
He has this killer instinct with him.
that's right.
Right.
But you need to depend on your tanks now. That's just really how the meta goes. You need your side laners to be just sustaining the lane or just farming it out, and for the side of NXP, they need to be having a lot more confidence, a lot more trust when it comes to using their tanks with H2O, because H2O is a player that's outright so good already.
Yeah.
But you kind of need backup.
Yeah,
Like,
you need to
your
support him.
Support him.
You need to just cover for him. And
Yeah.
that's why I think NXP has a good formula with their lineup, because, of course, H2O having that killer instinct, they also have the bomb, Renny J. And
The
which,
bomb.
and they know when Renny J will come in. Again, guys, these guys, Team NXP, they want this slot ever since
Then
they were formed.
I
Ever
kind of
since, I think,
realized
season 4 or season
something, man,
What?
about NXP, because they were. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. They were boastful. They were proud
Yes.
when they entered MPL, to the point where them and their fans are hyping up somebody like Renegade as the god of Cho, right? It's
Yeah.
very good when it comes to maybe perhaps during their streams or
Yes.
during their
Yes.
online ranked games. It's okay. Maybe you can be a very good Cho
player.
player. But then they faced Heath
Yeah.
for the side of
Who showed us
who
showed us something new. Fundamental show.
Mr. Fundamental,
Yeah.
and he was really a good show.
Yeah.
And then I kind of thought, for the side of NXP, yeah, sure, they're good with hype. If they are looking good,
Yeah,
people are
yes.
saying, oh, they're so good. But when they lose, it really looks bad.
Yes.
Because here's the thing, to be honest with you guys, if you're watching now, if you're looking for gods of Cho in the MPL, Heath is just the surface level.
Yeah.
You still have
You still have Hayes.
Hayes.
Still have Kenji.
Kenji. Yeah, these are the really
The
good
real deal.
Cho
The real
players.
deal. You know what? In every season, in every generation we're having, yeah, we appreciate and we respect all of these Cho gods.
That's right.
That the people are calling right now. Because I think one interesting content right now is that players are actually doing the freestyle combos.
Oh, yeah.
And Renegade was up against I think a player who does a lot of freestyle combos with the Cho.
Yeah.
And Renegade also does
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So, yeah, man, Heat is something else. And he showed, again,
He showed it.
he
showed how to play it.
welcomed NXP
Yeah.
to
I mean,
the league. Hey, are you the god of Cho?
what are you talking about?
What are you talking
What are
about?
you talking about?
This is the
This is the real show.
I don't press the TP.
I don't need a
I don't
TP.
need the recall to kill.
Yeah.
And then
I don't need my style
Yes.
is to defeat you outright.
yes.
Because here's the thing, again, the Heath and how he played that, it was really good. It
Yes.
was really good. But it was in the side of the fundamentals. It's
Yeah.
more on the basics and the bare minimum of what you should be playing as
Yep.
if you're playing the Cho here in the MPL. If we look back a few seasons back, you see Hayes, you see D from
Also
Signal
D,
Ultra.
right, yeah.
And then all of a sudden there were side lane Chos. Like
Yep.
for example,
Kenji.
Kenji.
Kenji again,
And,
yes.
I think you also can also put Iakno in there. So
Mhm.
there's just a lot of layers. You can be the god of Cho. You can be so good with the Cho. And any other hero, like Gushan, for example, outside of MPL, and say that you're so good. But when it comes to the professional league, it's 100 times harder to do that.
Yes. You're up against gods.
You're up against
Right.
gods.
Gods with a capital G. No, I'm sorry, God. So, yeah, no pun intended, guys.
pun
No.
intended.
Yeah, but yeah. Dude, I think what we're trying to say here is that NXP needs to walk the talk. Right?
I like it. I like it. I like
Because
it.
they were saying that, hey, we're gonna pummel everyone.
Yeah.
2-0 every game. But unfortunately,
Yeah.
it was false.
Yeah.
And we were lied to. So right now, NXP Solid, hoping for them to, again, find their groove and come back
Yeah.
from the first half. Same with Team Blue Fire, as we are now having the picks and bans. Kufra will be the priority ban, so as the Selena. I like the Selena ban here.
Yeah.
Team Blue Fire respecting the vision control for the side of NXP.
Okay. As we said, the Hilda is of top priority. I'm looking at the lineup of Blue Fire, so it's gonna be Fuzaken and Cryptzo instead of Unseen. It's gonna be playing for Blue Fire. For NXP Solid, they have their starting lineup. Here's their 5. Selena is gonna be banned out by Blue Fire. I think NXP should be looking towards the ban on something like Farsa.
Farsa maybe, yeah.
And Blue Fire might be looking towards the ban on a Yuzhong.
Uh-huh.
I think Cho is gonna be off top priority for both teams as well.
You know what? There's a trend right now of the Cho being the second pick every time a team is in the red side,
Yep, there is the Cho,
right?
as we see.
Oh, but they banned it.
They banned it out.
Yeah, they
It's
banned
smart
it.
because they are forcing NXP Solid that they need to ban the Yuzhong. By the way, I think Esmeralda is still not allowed.
Oh,
we
yeah.
haven't received any mention of the Esmeralda, yet.
Yeah. By the way, for the people who are watching, Esmeralda has this bug
Yeah.
in her first kill, right?
The Frost Moon
The
Shield.
Frostmoon Shield. So I think with the decision of Moonton, that is just right. But I suggest that they need to also ban the Digi, please.
So for NXP Solid, they banned Farsa,
Farsa, like what
instead.
you've said.
So it's
For
Yuzhong
Yuzong opening
for Blue Fire.
for Blue Fire. After the it's probably Yuzong or Khalid.
Yeah, but I think that between Khalid and the Yuzhong, you almost certainly would want to just pick it up.
Yeah, the
The
Yuzong.
Yuzhong, because Yuzhong is way stronger. Can give you a lot of plays. Although Khalid is more of a flex pick, but I doubt that Blue Fire will pass up on the Yuzhong, knowing that they want to win as much as they can in the series.
Yeah. Who's gonna use the Yuzong? I think it is Secret
That's
or
right.
probably Limbs, but that is okay.
So
So
you go Thams and Khalid
Tams Khalid, there you go.
for NXP Solid now.
Yeah.
So
Khalid.
and then
Tams
again,
probably or a support.
yeah, the idea is to just go for the Thams now. Take it away from Blue Fire because Yuzhong plus Thams, that's a very deadly combo when it comes to the side lanes for
Yeah.
NXP Solid.
Plus Renegade is a hell of a Tams player.
That's also
There you
true.
go.
There it is.
There you go.
100%
100% predictions from Wolf, guys.
Okay, for Blue Fire, I think that they will secure their carry now, knowing them. I think they can take away the Lancelot so that the usage
So,
will not be picked
yeah.
by NXP Solid. But also, they need to be securing their tank. I think that they'll snatch the
They snatched the Atlas too.
Yeah.
An Atlas opening or a Ling, I
Yep.
think, is much better.
You go Atlas Lancelot or Atlas Ling for Blue Fire, or the Yi Sun Shin, Atlas plus Yi Sun Shin. So what you do is to take away all the options for your opponents, and having something like Lancelot also prevents NXP Solid to get something like the. So there
There you
it
go.
is, right?
Is this the
Lancelot?
tank though?
Oh,
Oh,
the
they went
channel.
for a support now.
I like it.
It's a support. So they're clapping hands actually.
It looks like they're confident.
Yeah.
For NXP Solid, I doubt that they will take the.
This is
the
an
Yi Sun-
Atlas for sure. Oh,
Oh, Lolita. So it's the answer to your channel.
Channel.
And the Blue Fire, I think they're gonna be banning out the Roger as well as the Ling. I
Yeah.
think you ban Ling Roger or Ling Yi Sun Shin.
YSS. Because you don't want to give it, you just need to pick your poison
Yep.
with H2O's hero. But man, this is an early Lolita reveal also for
They don't-
NXP.
no,
Answering the Chango. Just answering the Chango, right?
I think eventually they will ban out all the tanks, like ban up Hylos
Now,
or
Atlas,
Atlas or the Akai that we are used to seeing
Fuzuken.
Fuzuken play.
Yeah.
They really have a preference to that hero, which is weird.
And Blue Fire actually almost last pick the Akai every time that they run out of tanks. So, let's see, because Blue Fire is taking their time on banning, and I agree with you that they now need to ban a core. There you go.
There's the
A
Ling,
Ling.
right?
So what's left? You have a Lancelot. I know.
You have Yi Sun Shin
Ye-
or Roger.
Yes. Yishun Shin or Roger.
But for Blue Fire, it's I think I'm gonna recommend banning out the Roger, because it's gonna be an easier take for your team.
Yeah. Even though with the vision of the YSS, whenever H2O goes for that Roger and he's up,
Yeah.
he can take kills because YSS, he needs allies.
There is the Atlas
Yeah.
man as we expected.
There you go. So, is it a Roger or a YSS ban?
I think you
For
go
Blue
ban.
Fire.
You just ban out the Roger this time for Blue Fire. YSS is, but you can also ban Yi Sun Shin. It really depends on the preference of Blue Fire. If they don't want to, if they want their early game to be really good and really strong, I think that you just ban out the Roger now.
Yeah,
if you're Blue
you ban the
Fire.
Roger for you to have the advantage on the YSS because the Lancelot, it kind of likes counters the YSS because he can reach it from afar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's also true. So Harith,
Ooh.
okay.
Okay.
So they are really scared of the Harith, and it's understandable for NXP Solid now. I think you just get your side. Sorry,
It's the Lacor, right?
you're needing your support. I think you go Cyclops now or
For
or,
NXP.
Valier for NXP Solid.
Yeah.
Valier and the Cyclops really is good for their side, or maybe a Kagura that they can combo up with their good team fights now. Imagine if they secure the Kagura, they have Numinum Blast, they have the Raging Sandstorm, and then the Yin Yang Overturn.
Lots of AoE damage for NXP Solid right now. Are they're gonna last pick the core for sure. But what is the support here? Chester thinking.
Okay, so they go Hayabusa.
It's for H2O, so no Roger in this game, Wolf.
Yeah. Now for Blue Fire, now that the Hayabusa is there, I think Blue Fire is confident to get the Akai
Right now, yeah.
Instead of for
catch
for
him.
Fuzaken.
Yeah, to catch him.
And then you close it up with something like Alice or it's a good
They also
lane.
need a side lane, yeah.
Yep.
Uranus is out.
Or Gatot
Mm-hmm.
but they always want to pick up for secret.
You know what? Alice is good against the Hayabusa.
I like the
I'm
Alice.
suggesting Alice too.
Yeah.
For you to catch him, and Alice doesn't mind the Bulwark Shield.
Yeah, that's right. And Alice would be really good for Blue Fire.
Yep.
But
Are they gonna pick it?
I'll understand if they pick up the
Oh!
Ruby and Baksha. Alright. So you put the Baksha onto Fuzaken and then you get the Ruby for additional lockdown. You kind of need the crowd control that you get out of this Ruby to control the Hayabusa. So I like the idea. I'm not entirely sure, however, if they can just go for it. And as we expected, there's the Valir.
It is a support Chang'o.
Alright.
Side lane Ruby. Looking at the matchups here. Man, the Thams and the Khalid side lane, I think, is better against the Ruby here. Because the Ruby really needs to land the AoEs. For it to work, they need to catch NXP. But NXP, I think all of their laning heroes...
You transformed from Butters to being you.
What? Really?
You did not see that.
I did not. I was focusing on the draft, man.
I was surprised.
Sorry.
Man.
Sorry.
You turned from a big Butters to a
small boy. Yes.
Small boy Manjin.
Yes, actually, Butters and Rockhart are casting the Filipino stream. So if you're looking for them, go ahead. If you're a TikTok fans of Butters and Rockhart, they're on the Filipino side. Yes.
Here's the thing, guys. We have a Filipino broadcast. Do not be surprised if we're speaking in English. Because we do have a Filipino broadcast.
Do not waste your energy,
yes,
your brain cells, and your, I don't know, your blood cells in typing. I'm gonna say it in English. Why are they speaking in English?
Yep.
Just don't do it. Because again, read first. Read first. All right, boys and girls, going to game number 1. Again, the beginning of the second quarter of our MPL regular season. MB will be your Khalid. And Wolf, looking at it, like what you've said, NXP Solid is good in their side lanes, but the pressure here right now is for Blue Fire to land the AoE of the Ruby and then go for combos.
Oh, instead of NXP Solid, they're banking on their wave clear potential, which is greater when it comes to the early stages of the game.
Yep.
Good thing for Blue Fire, they were able to secure that. Now they want to punish Yaoi.
Yep, Yaoi just going in. Nice aggressive move from Chu. The connection from Chu and his allies. That was quick.
That was a good puncture using the Little Wonder to his advantage.
Yep.
So that he can traverse that map and get into Yaoi, even when Yaoi just used his flicker in there.
Man, Yaoi was just poking them and hoping for him to disrupt Chu on getting the purple.
Oh, the steal.
And I think
yes, they did.
Chu actually
stole it.
That was unfortunate for H2 and Chu making the plays. Even though they lost 2, the mission was accomplished.
That is absolutely true. However, I think there was a steal from NXP Solid as well. They were able to invade the orange buff.
Yep, but if you are a Hayabusa, you kind of like to have the purple for less energy.
Yep.
So you can spam more.
That's right. That's right. So what it also means is that your H2O Hayabusa has lower levels compared or lower experience compared to this Lancelot who will get the level 5. He's actually level 5 right now.
Is the vacation, does the vacation work, Wolf? Is this the Zen mastery
Maybe.
of Team Blue Fire?
That's what they needed, and that's what
Yep.
we're seeing.
This is a good opening for the team. NXP as well, but they're leading by 400. The
There
game
it
will
is.
actually reset after 10 seconds, Wolf.
That's right. And you can see now with Kripsu getting his level 4, that means that the Meteor Shower will be there. Fuzakan is going to be on the back shot. I think it kind of fits the playstyle of what Fuzakan wants to play with,
Yep.
because we know that Fuzakan wants to be on that aggressive point. Now,
Every
second
time.
round of buffs.
Every time. There you go. Another
Renegade.
Renegade attempt here. But
Okay.
this time, Chu will get it. Here comes the Black Dragon form. But actually, the Hayabusa got one. And then again, Secret coming in with, of course, a kill for himself. It is 3 minutes in. 1 kill. Make it 2 kills per minute. Wolf. Chu is doing well, getting all of the buffs that he needs, but like what you've said, the early game aggression and the spam is on the side of NXP, and that's what they're doing
look
right
at
now.
that. Oh, Chester gonna be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally, he's gonna be taken out. I think the next target for Blue Fire is to take the orange, or sorry, the purple buff, or this turtle. Then it seems to me NXP Solid had no right taken whatsoever.
Yep.
Kripsu, Chu, I
Wow.
mean, has got the retribution for himself.
Wow. The Lancelot is doing fine with, of course, the shield as well, which means that they can go for the tower dives if they want to, if they're gonna attempt it right now. And man, wow, this is something new from Blue Fire. This is the first time I'm seeing them
Take a lead, right?
Yeah, taking a lead.
And now they will be able to power push top lane.
Wow.
This is what we like from them. After their aggression, after winning the early stage of the game, they should be pushing. Now, NXP Solid, on the flip side, will just take over.
This is interesting because right now, Yawi is playing the mage support
Yeah.
rather than Chester.
Yeah.
Because usually we see Yawi doing the setup. But
OMG.
man, without that setup capability of the Valier,
Oh my goodness.
I think he thinks that he was a Kufra earlier.
Yeah, it was
Right?
so...
Underestimating his HP.
That was a weird movement from NXP Solid as well. I think that they committed a lot of their ultimates. Primarily because they want to prevent that orange buff take.
Yeah.
And instead, they still lose the orange buff to the Lancelot. And not only that, they expended all of their ultimates in there, including the Raging Sunstorm, which kind of really is bad in this specific clash.
And they need it. They need that. But man, still NXP holding on. Still giving H2O the farm that he needs. Getting that Lido Wanderer is A-okay as H2
Wow.
comes in. That killer instinct that we're talking about.
It's
Don't
what
really
we
see
need.
that in ranked games.
I think that you have to respect that if you're Blue Fire. You don't want to be just showing yourself out there, and Kripsu suffering his 3rd death already in this game.
There you go.
Nevertheless, Blue Fire still are leading.
Yep.
XP Solid, they're not trailing so far behind, but
Oh.
a rare sight indeed for Blue Fire that we are seeing.
Yeah, this is actually that kill.
This could be fast.
That kill just set up
Could be fast.
the turtle take.
Oh no.
Lolita backs out ultimate from the Numinum Blast. Renny J, well, can he get this last hit though? Fuzakan is still alive, no! The Kingmaker falls down. Nice torn growth from the Lancelot.
what a
MP
jump.
missing
Renny
the Saging
J.
Sandstorm. Secret as well pops the Dragon Tail. And now MP and company, they want to
Secret.
go for the outplay. H2 still alive. Secret is down. Chu now running for his life. MP with the regeneration. What was that, Wolf? That was a bloodbath.
A bloodbath indeed, but NXP Solid actually won it because they got the turtle. They also forced a lot of commitments from Blue Fire.
Yep.
I like how Renegade played it. Renegade really won that clash for them.
Yep.
I want to say.
Renny J has this mastery of the TAMs. You
That's
just
right.
don't want to give him the TAMs. There are a lot of notable players with
That's right.
using the TAMs. One is Keluash, and Renny J just plays it differently also. I like that you pointed out. And look at this. Instant Queen's Wings. Good adjustment from Renny J.
Because he knows that he needs to stand the burst. And Heptasy is now available for this Lancelot. I think he's working on this next item. Fuzaki is gonna be there.
There you go. Nation coming in from the Raging Sandstorm. Chu
Oh!
with the cleanup.
What a...
MB actually trying to outplay them with the Desert Tornado, but here comes
Okay.
H2O, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Okay, flanks after flanks.
The cleanup crew is now available for NXP Solid. What a timing for H2O. Finds 3 targets that are low in HP and just eliminates all of them. And might even find more. As Secret is going to fall Renegade in there. And all of a sudden, Manjin and NXP Solid are back at it.
Looking at the Gillette instant replay, we all thought that this was a great follow-up from Chu and company, but look at that. H2O cleansing and sweeping everyone in the top.
Really shaving the day for
Yeah.
NXP Solid. And now this means that the free path to the turtle is going to be available for NXP Solid. Jester overstepping once again.
There you go, but that's the Bulwark Shield, but it's not enough to save his life. Nice ultimate from H2 to dodge all of the meteor shower, but this is this too deep
No
though?
way.
MB with the sustain and the Desert Tornado 2-2 is going to be the exchange.
Definitely the Kingmaker paved the way for that one. With a very nice timing on his stun. Waiting for the most opportune moment to find H2O after the shadow kill. And the shadow, the shadow
Kill.
kill was there. Forgot what his dashes were. The
Quad Shadow.
Quad Shadow, he wasn't able to pop that one out because of that timing from Fuzaken.
Yep.
And that allowed Blue Fire to take over that match. And NXP Solid are already on a very good steamroll against Blue Fire, but was stopped with Fuzaken's initiations.
The Kingmaker
That's right.
making the plays for Team Blue Fire. NXP Solid slowly but surely gaining a little bit of lead after that turtle take. Now Wolf are going into the first Lord of the game under a minute. Who is now going to make the play? Because it seems that Team Blue Fire are planning something in the mid lane.
I think for Blue Fire, they cannot go head-on against NXP Solid. They kind of need to outplay them because the team fight of NXP Solid are, I'd say, more solid.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you have the Raging Sandstorm, you have the Numinous Blast, as well as the Cotton Inferno and all that jazz. You have so much AoE in your lineup that you need to be surprised before you win.
Speaking of AoE, Lancelot falling low. Chu, 36 seconds on that death timer. Can NXP Solid capitalize on this one? Secret barely getting out. Renegade tanking and soaking all of the meteor showers with the help of the Covenant Inferno. You were talking about Blue Fire. They need to make an outplay, but NXP Solid outplaying them in the bottom side.
I think
nice
it should
hook,
be over.
but I think, yeah, this is
They
close
have
from the end.
a fat stack of minions in the middle and in the bottom, but instead they're gonna go for the Lord.
Wow.
I like this. This is character development from NXP Solid. Remember, their loss against Execration, they pushed without the Lord on their side, and this time they're not gonna wait.
The character development, ladies and gents. Is this the climactic ending, though, for that NXP Solid needs? Because we all thought that Blue Fire was doing well, but Chu, okay.
To be careful with that.
Okay.
Fortunately, he gets away into safety, and now he's gonna be to speed. Very difficult defense here for Blue Fire. Fortunately, they have Kripsu, and Kripsu, if he focuses on this Lord and just using the meteor shower in there, they might be able to defend. The problem is, can they last the team fight afterwards? Because there's Numinous Blast, there's Raging Sandstorm, team fight for NXP Solid.
That is a huge predicament for Team Blue Fire. There you go. Meteor shower popped. No more ultimate from Kripsu. These are still super minions. Look at Renegade soloing the bottom side. Chester and company trying to just aggro and pressure each lane that they're in.
And for that, and Blue Fire will live to see another day. Nice defense in there from them. Gonna be hard for them to defend against NXP Solid, who's leading by 8,000 when it comes to the gold.
Ooh.
Now they commit on to Chu. They know this, but Chu gets away.
Yeah, Chu just, he really wants to clear that wave. Not being careful. Disrespecting Chester's extra stun.
Yep.
And now NXP Solid. This is where the game gets hard, Wolf. how can you end this? How can you go to the high ground? But now, there you go. That's initiation from the hook. Chester popping that bulwark shield. Nothing's gonna happen yet. But man, Team NXP, they're still healthy.
We're seeing a little bit of the development here from Blue Fire, but not as fast as NXP Solid is. Blade of Despair now available means that there's gonna be a lot of damage coming out from the Busa.
There it is. Speaking of damage, H2O coming in with a quad shadow. Lumino Blast onto 2. Plus the raging sandstorm. Talk about wombo combo. NXP Solid waking up from game number 1, and they will take this one, putting it into the bag. NXP Solid now getting 1-0.
And Secret is going to be finding it difficult to defend, as there it is. Game 1 going in favor of NXP Solid off of a wonderful confidence play from H2O, getting the triple kill.
Yep.
Renegade with those nice nags, finally waking up, finally showing up to promise. And with that final team fight started by Chester, I think confidence is slowly building up back here at the side of NXP Solid.
They're warming up. They're warming up.
Warming up.
They're warming up, and they're slowly waking up.
That's right. That's right. And that's what you like, right? That's what you want to see from the side of NXP Solid, for them to materialize whatever it is that they know how to play with. They need that confidence. They need those kinds of big plays, big ticket plays, and I like that we're seeing that from Nexplay Solid.
Yep, and that is their main identity, those bomb plays from Renegade, from H2. I like the H2O versus 2 matchup though. I want to see them. I want to see it more.
Yeah.
Right? Because both of them play aggressively and both are fast hands.
It's all about who has the quicker trigger.
The quicker trigger, yeah.
That's what they're saying, right? And it seems like H2O has the quicker trigger this time. And I like the Hayabusa flavor from the side of NXP Solid. Really trumped Blue Fire in there.
I like the decision making of Blue Fire to discipline themselves, not really go for an early aggressive play. Just wait for H2 to be online, even though his purple got stolen by Chu. Unfortunately for Team Blue Fire, they still need to fix their mid game. I think.
I think so. I think they need a lot of improvement on their mid game, on their how they secure all the leads that they started with, and maybe we can see that from their side.
You know what? Let us throw it now to our new resident analyst, Shinbu.
NXP, especially as it is highlighted by early team fights na talagang willing yung bawat team natin na makipaglaban. Anyway, let's look into the item build of the post-game, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, kung paano at ano yung naging kinahinatnan doon. As I want to actually emphasize some questions here, especially lalo pa dito sa situation natin, there are some performance rating na nakikita, and that would be onto Limbs. The idea about Ruby, may nakita na merong magandang atensyon na naibibigay sa Ruby ngayon, especially sa popularity na lumalabas ngayon sa Alice. Pero even with the popularity of the Alice, actually, one viable option to work against the Alice would be of a backsha side lane, no? And makikita nyo naman dito na, feeling ko lang, this is like a force pick para sa side ni Limbs dito. Alam ko si Limbs tinamaan din siya in the early game, whereas ang